Hello, happy Friday. Gotta fix this screen. How is everyone doing? So I decided I'm gonna stop procrastinating on this book review. I'll put the link down below if you guys wanna order it now, later, never. It's up to you. But it is Breaking Free from the Four Emotions That Control You. Enemies of the Heart by Andy Stanley, Charles Stanley's son. This was such a good book. It has 4 parts. I'm going to read the verse or the quote for each part. And what I'm going to do is each morning, we're going to just walk through the book together. So my suggestion, if you want to read it along with me, or you can, it's going to be a video, so you can do it anytime you want. But it's a good book. I'm just going to read the back really quick. It says, break free from the destructive power of guilt, anger, greed, and jealousy, divorce, job loss, estrangement from family members, broken friendships. The difficult circumstances that you are dealing with today are likely being fed by one of 4 emotional forces that compels you to act in undesirable ways, sometimes even against your own will. Andy Stanley explores some of these destructive forces, guilt, anger, greed, and jealousy, and how they infiltrate your life and damage your relationships. He says that, left unchallenged, they have the power to destroy your home, your career, and your friendships. In Enemies of the Heart, Andy offers practical, biblical direction to help you fight back, to take charge of those feelings that mysteriously control you, and to restore broken relationships. So I think every single person on this planet can relate to this. So I'm just going to give a quick overview, and starting tomorrow morning, we're just going to walk through the book together. Like I said, it has 4 parts. The first one, part 1, is the question, where did that come from? The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? That's Jeremiah 17:9. That's part 1. Part 2, deeper debts. It says, when our embarrassment level exceeded by our desperation level, when our embarrassment level is exceeded by our desperation level, we are a candidate for God's grace. That means when we're humble enough to learn and want to actually change, then we're ready. Part 3, for true change. It says the most powerful agent of growth and transformation is something much more basic than any technique. It's a change of heart. And that was a quote by John Wellwood. That's part 3. Part 4, the final part, moving forward. Perhaps it's good to have a beautiful mind, but an even greater gift is to have a beautiful heart. John Nash. So like I said, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start reviewing this book. Maybe 1 chapter at a time, a couple chapters. Some chapters can be summed up together. It can be combined. Other chapters need their whole video session. Originally, I was going to just break it up in 4 parts and do each part in one video, but I think this is so good and it has the potential to really help all of us. Just to get control of our emotions. And emotions are good things, right? They're like smoke signals. They're like the fire signal in your house, right? The smoke detector. It's not the fire, but it tells you, it warns you that something's happening. And same thing with emotions. And a lot of times, our emotions tell us something that's just not true. And we can find ourselves going down a rabbit hole based on feelings that were not based on facts. So let's mature, right? Let's grow up a little bit. Let's mature. And let's learn how to control our emotions, because emotions are good. But they have to be validated, right? They have to be based on the truth of the situation and what's happening. So let's do this together. We're going to start in the morning. Like I said, I'll put the link to this book down below if you want to order it. And then you can just read along with us until your book comes in. You can do, I'm not sure if there's an Audible book. I'm sure there's an audio one. I use Audible for Amazon, but there's all types of ways to listen to it. Or you could do the Kindle and get the ebook. But let's get ready to heal, right? Let's heal together. Let's deal with some of this childhood trauma that we all have, right? All of us. And let's stop blaming our parents. Because guess what? They're humans. And until the person in the mirror becomes perfect, we have no right to blame anybody else. So let's start doing some of the hard work and growing up and dealing with this stuff that we call baggage that we all have, okay? Happy Friday. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Hope you guys have something good planned. I hope you're drinking your water, that you're fasting at least 12 hours a day. You're saying no more often than not to those sodas and candies and cookies. I did eat, what did I eat today? I think I ate some cookies. I did eat some cookies today, but I didn't eat any yesterday. So, no, you know what? I ate ice cream yesterday. Ooh, and it was so good. My brother and his family was there last night. We went to dinner at Surf Rider, a really good seafood restaurant. And then after that, we went to the town center and just kind of sat around and, did the touristy thing, got some Cold Stone with the kids. So that was fun. So I did eat ice cream yesterday and candy today. Ooh, tomorrow I probably shouldn't even eat it all, but it's all good. Make good choices, 1% increase each day. All right. Happy Friday. I love you. Good night.